Hey guys, back again here with a little quick back testing on VIX 75. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna start this back test with on the 1 hour time frame, okay? Because I saw some interesting price action that I wasn't really able to capitalize on. Actually, kind of messed up in my mind. Okay, so yeah, now I'm just going back in time to actually see how I could have like capitalized on it had I been in the right state of mind. And yeah, so let's do it with me. Okay, so like if you want to know like my style of trading is that I trade the smart money concept, which means I trade order blocks and then retest on the order blocks, and then I sell. Okay, so now you can see here on 1 hour time frame we had this order block right here. Okay, but then actually I'm not gonna backtest this yet. I'm just gonna backtest this move right here. Okay, so I'm gonna start it on the 15 minute time frame. Okay, but anyway, so we can clearly see that this area is an area of like pressure. I mean, there's a lot of like buying pressure on this area because market price got here the first time, a U-turn. It did that for the second time. Okay, it did that a second time. Okay, and then it did that a third time and the fourth time. Okay, so this was like a very very solid sellers area. Okay, I mean buyers area. Okay, and then now in the 15 minute time frame, if you look closely, um actually wait, you can see like the order blocks are not as clear here as they are on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so I'll show you where my mistake was actually. All right, so we had this order block right here played out beautifully. Okay, although it didn't get to like the level that I like to look at, and this is so, and then we had this one right here. Okay, so like the market price was like in the mini downtrend. Okay, so I'm actually gonna check the first one. I'm gonna check like what sort of thing would have triggered me to sell this market. Okay, back to the 15 minute time frame. All right, now we back in the 15 minute time frame. Let's have a look at this. Okay, all right, so my order block area, okay, I always place like a 50% level. Okay, 50% level like this. Okay, then when price drops, comes back to that area. When price gets here, I'm gonna sell right away. Okay, and boom, look at what market did. Market fell, blah, blah, blah. As soon as it hit the 50 minute level, it would have triggered me in the trade. Market dropped, and then we had the structure right here. Okay, and the break of it would have mean another entry as well. Okay, so I would have entered like, I would have entered right here. Okay, my first trade would have been here. Second one would have been breaking this candle. Okay, and then for target, it's always like the 161 area fib level. Okay, so I spread my fib from the low to the high, and then I target this, and then I target this low. Okay, so with VIX 75, even if you start with like a $10 account or $20 account, by the time like you open 3 positions or 2 positions, you probably on the $100 plus when the market gets to that level. Okay, so look at this. So in this case, I would open like 2 trades here. Okay, and then probably like another 2 trades here, and then held it through. Okay, and you see TP was hit. All right, so now let's look for another example. I mean, let's try the other order block. Okay, all right, come on, try and delete all this. Okay, so now order block number 2. Okay, this is like you see the 1 hour order block. This is what it looks like in the 15 minute time frame. Okay, so it's this cluster of candles. Okay, but anyway, price got to my zone, but it didn't hit my 50% area. Okay, in this case there would have been no trade. Okay, because like the price failed to actually hit the 50%. Okay, and then dropped. No issue. Okay, what do? We wait for another opportunity. See, now this was a new order block. Market came back to it. 50% level. All right, 50% level. Price fell, hit that level, 50% level, and then it fell. And then on the way down, we also had like this structure here as a scaling opportunity. Okay, so my first trade would have been right here. Second one would have been the break of this candle. Okay, and then target. Target now, for target, since we know that this area right here, okay, is a since we know this area right here is actually a high buying area. Okay, there's a lot of buying pressure here. So now for this trade, you actually don't target the 161. Okay, 161 area. Okay, for this trade, you target the 0% area. Okay, so now price fell. Okay, price fell. Okay, and then went back mitigation. Okay, to the order block. All you do is this: you spread your Fibonacci from the low point to the high point. Then you target the 100% level. Okay, so from here, from the 50% order block area, we had a okay, like it's almost no drawdown. Okay, when you enter at the 50% level, like your trade goes straight in profit. Okay, there's no drawdown. This is actually sniper entry. Okay, it's sniper entry trades. Okay, all right, so you had your first sniper entry trade right there, and then you had your second one here, which is not really sniper entry. Okay, and then the market fell. Now you keep in mind that this area here is a high selling pressure area, a high buying pressure area. Okay, so what you do is, so now if you see something like this, you go back to, you zoom out. Okay, try to understand like what price is doing. Okay, like usually you can actually put like a trend line like this. Okay, place a trend line. Okay, now you see, now it's making a lot more sense. Okay, so by this, it's this first order block, second, third, fourth, fifth order block. Okay, this is the fourth order block. Sorry. Okay, so now you would have banked this trade. Okay, this was not going to be a trade because the market did not hit your 50% level. Okay, this trade you would have banked the 100%. And this trade, now you need to be very careful. Okay, you just use your common sense. Okay, like the market was respecting this trend line right there. See, each time it touched here, it dropped. Here it broke out of it a little bit, and then it dropped, and then here it fully breached. Okay, so if you take, you can still take this trade, but keep in mind that it's actually a retracement of the new move that's just about to happen. Okay, so yeah, let me actually delete this to make this a lot more simpler. Okay, to make it a lot more clearer actually. All right, so now price gave this order block, left this order block. If you go to the 1 hour time frame, you will see that this is an order block. Okay, price dropped, mitigated, back to the order block. Okay, now let's try to find our 50% area. Okay, just place it like this. Okay, so now you know that price, okay, this is a high selling, high buying area. Okay, there's a lot of buyers here. Okay, because price keep bouncing at that area, that specific area. Okay, and then price came back here, and then it breached this area. Okay, now price mitigated back to my order block. Okay, what do I do? Okay, you can place your sell limits here. Okay, but for target, it's no longer the for target, it's no longer the 100% area. Why? Because price just breached out of this trend. Okay, this trend is no more, is not existence. Like there's no more selling, like sellers are actually failing to break this area. Okay, so chances are there's still like a move to the upside, although the overall price action in the higher time frame is a sell. But for now, there are still some buyers that actually wants to collect this main order block right here. Okay, so now you can sell, but for target, it's probably like the middle, like 80% area or so. Okay, it's 61% area. Okay, get your target. It's actually your that's your target. But then when price does this as well, you know that you can chow the retracement of this move. And you also keep in mind that here we have another order block. Okay. Another order block right here. Okay. Just want your 50% area. Okay. 50% area right here. Okay. Price breach, mitigate it, and then for this you can target the 161 again, because like we are in the trend direction. Okay. Do something like this. Okay. And then your buy was going to be here. Okay. Target this. I mean, for this I don't use stop loss, because I risk, like when I trade like this, I know like if I have a $20 account, I'm risking all of it. Fuck it. Okay. I'm risking all of it. And by the time price gets here, it's probably like $80, $100. Okay. So price drop right there, 50% area hit, and then exactly after that, price just U-turn. Hit your targets. Done. Okay. And when they got to this big order block right here, like, you know, if you go to 1 hour time frame, this is like a main order block. When they get here again, you place your 50%. You do the same thing. Target again. Let me remove this to make this a lot clearer. I'm gonna remove all of these, okay, to make the chart a little clearer, okay. All right. Okay. So they got here, but then here they did not touch the 50%. It's okay. Market drop. You can miss this move. It's okay. But then look at what the market did. Okay. Price finally broke this area where there were sellers. Okay, there were buyers. Okay, buyers could no longer hold this area. Okay, although it broke out and it faked out and it came back again. Where do they come back to? They came back to this order block area. Okay, what you do? You place your 50% again. Okay, place your 50% area. You can put your sell limits here, okay? Open your trade for target, Fibonacci from the low to the high point. Okay. Stop loss just above 0%. Look. This trade is still active, okay? This trade is actually still active. Okay. So you would have just waited, okay? Sometimes what I will do is I'll take like partial profit at the 100% level, and then this is always my final target, 161.8. Okay, so that is it, bro. It's like it's simple. It's simple. Like what I do, this is how I like to refer to my strategy. My strategy is basically like this. Okay, I got my order block right here. Okay, then price moves, exits the order block. Okay, so now this is your zone. Okay, and then when price mitigates back to the order block and gets in the order block, that's when I start looking. That's when I start to look for action. Okay, and I place my 50% area and place my sell buy limits orders. Okay, and then once my trade is activated, I will spread my Fibonacci from the high to the low point, and then I'll have my first trade, my first TP 100% level. Okay, and then my second TP would be a 161.8 level, and stop loss just below 100%. This is it. I mean, like if you can just remember this figure right here, you good. You sorted. Okay, you sorted, bro. You sorted. This is a strategy, like nothing more, nothing less. Do this all over. Like you make money by repetition in this industry. The more you repeat the same thing, the more you make money. It can fail you once, but like out of 10 trades, if you win 8 trades or even 6 trades, you're good. Like you're good. Understand? So yeah, just keep practicing and you will get there. Thank you.